This is Afeef Nessouli with Ramel Media, and we're in the park today to ask Americans what they think about America in the Middle East. If you could change one thing about America's foreign policy or what we're doing over there in the Middle East, what would it be? What would you recommend?
To mind their own business.
For America to mind its own business?
Right.
Have it be Middle East based and not American based.
Most people probably couldn't point to Yemen or even Saudi Arabia or the United Arab Emirates on a map.
Sharia law, stoning of women,
It's a hard question, I know, but
hanging of homosexuals.
Do you think that the Middle East has gotten better under the 6 years of his foreign failed policies?
Enslavement of women.
I actually think that the leaders have our best interests, and I think everything is being done that needs to be done.
All of those things are looked at very lightly.
what do you think about drones and drone warfare? Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Is a drone like the cameras that fly over, or do they like blow up?
They're both, actually.
I mean, that's kind of terroristic, don't you think?
Any weapon that helps us in that fight is certainly permissible.
I think it's like really, really inhumane.
If somebody starts shit with you, then they shouldn't be upset when you kick the crap out of them.
If you could define the term terrorist or terrorism, how would you do it? Murdering of innocent women and children? Anything else?
Innocence. Let's just go with innocence.
Murdering innocents.
Yeah.
What can we do that's absolutely crazy that'll ruin everyone's day?
You'll know a terrorist when he goes into Fort Hood and his name is Major Nadal. Yeah, you can step that back. Thank you very much.
Why do you think, if you had to guess, why someone would go to the Middle East and fight for ISIS or Al-Qaeda from the West?
Immature and just wants to belong to something.
Is that true? Is that the thing that's happening in large numbers?
If they feel like something is right for them and their culture and their people, then they're going to go and defend that.
Not every person who has a U.S. passport is an American.
In order to maybe fight against what they feel is that marginalization, they feel like they can go overseas and actively fight that.
And I'm not saying every Muslim is bad.
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
That's fine.
And my last question is would you rather have a dictatorship in the Middle East that's cooperating with the U.S., or would you rather have a democracy in the Middle East that's non-cooperative with the U.S.?
Good question.
It's hard to have a democracy in the Middle East simply because of the tribalism, because of the culture.
I always lean towards the cooperation side. I can't say that's right.
I wouldn't want to cooperate with America. We're not being very nice right now.
It's about our culture, our civilizational survival, and who we are as a nation.
World peace.
And let me ask you a question. How much is 2 + 2?
It's 4.
2 + 2 equals whatever we tell you it equals.
Wow.